All right. Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. Prophet John here. Okay, so Donald Trump has been impeached from the House. As expected, we all knew that this was coming because they had planned it years in advance. And we already know that, okay? Everyone was, the secret was already out a long time ago. I even said it on Currency 365 that Obama and others had secret meetings to create this Russia stuff and also create this impeachment stuff. I mean, I said it literally 2 years ago. Like I said this thing and now all of a sudden everybody's saying the same thing. Oh man, they if you guys were watching the House members talk about it, they were saying, you guys created this thing 2.5 years ago. So, matter of fact, they created it the minute Donald Trump won is when was when they started their impeachment process, right? So they were already going to do this because they know that this man was going to come after the deep state and reveal all of their corruption, and also, you don't think that the Republicans, I mean the not the Republicans, but the liberals, the Democrats don't see things on Twitter with QAnon and all that stuff. That stuff is frightening to them, man. They got to get this man out of there, right? Yeah, but they're about to, I mean, you see all the people are going to be taken. Mark Taylor talking about two will be taken, three shaken, and arrests coming up for high profile people. They're like, man, we got to get this guy out of here immediately, right? And so, and it's all going to backfire on them. But this is literally what they can only do. This is their only hope is to try to get him out on the House side, and then somehow some type of miracle happens on the Senate side. Okay, but we all know that this is going to backfire like crazy. This is going to most likely this is the end of the Democratic Party. They're going a lot of them are going to regret doing this. This is going to be a regretful day, in my opinion, in history for many of them that did this, because like the Lord told me, the Lord told me, if you go against the man that my people have chosen, because remember when Donald Trump won the elections, I thought Hillary was going to win. Remember that because of the codes, my decodings. And because I thought she was going to cheat. Now, I did say that Donald Trump would win without any cheating. Okay, and I also told you guys that from when I used to do my videos at the park, right, the basketball court, that I had a vision that Donald Trump won the elections, right? But I told you guys I am not going with that vision. I'm going with the cheater. Okay, interesting that they now did that they created the cheater to be Donald Trump. Everything that they did, they switched it quickly to make it Donald Trump, right? They cheated in the elections, and Donald Trump still won, and they twisted it to make Donald Trump the cheater. But I told you about the hidden secret meetings that they had about that, right? And so now all that stuff is coming out now. I told you guys about all this stuff years ago, right? Okay. So, and I told you guys that, well, maybe they realized somebody probably told the liberals that Donald Trump's about to come after you for Ukraine and all of the stuff that you guys have done in Ukraine. So they quickly say, hey, what did Donald Trump say on his transcript to the president? He talked to the president of Ukraine the other day. Let's just make up some bull crap about about the transcript and say that he was doing it for himself, and let's just use it for impeachment and go on with it, and just try to get this guy out of here because he's about to expose us with Ukraine, right? And all of a sudden, you see that Nancy Pelosi's sons have million-dollar businesses in Ukraine, and Joe Budden. I mean, I said Joe Budden, Joe Biden, and all these other people are doing all these illegal businesses in Ukraine. And like, how do these people get these jobs in Ukraine? And you start the thing, and then they're all connected to China. It's like, yeah, you guys have some explaining to do, but everybody's like, no, 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 no. Look at Donald Trump. Look at Donald Trump. Look at Donald Trump. Right? So even CNN went after Joe Biden and said, Joe, you said you will never have your son working like that under as you while you were vice president or under the government, and he said, "This is about John. This is about Trump." So even when they're wrong, they don't care. It's all about Trump, right? And that's why Trump's going to win big in 2020, because it's all about Trump. The good and the bad, it's all about Trump, and that's just advertising. All you're doing is giving Trump free advertising, by the way. But anyways, Donald Trump impeached in the House, and you see you hear the kid in the background. That kid's not happy, man. Donald Trump is impeached in the House, right? The kid's crying about it. But Donald Trump impeached with 2 articles, impeached in the House, and now it moves on to the Senate, and when it gets into the Senate, it's Republican majority, and we don't expect him to be impeached in the Senate with a Republican majority. So we'll see how it goes. They're going to do a trial in there, and then they'll decide the fate of President Trump. Peace out. God bless. And I think the Father's wrath is about to pour onto the land of America like you've never seen it before. You don't think the heavens are upset, because remember, when you stop God's agenda, man, does he make you pay. Right? Man, and some of you guys know, because many of us were in the world of sin, and we stopped our agenda. Heaven's agendas for our life was stopped, and we had to pay the price for that. Right? God actually had to strip us of everything we had, everything we owned, right? And then rebuild us back up. Now, if he does that for America, it's gonna be a nightmare, but it's gonna be really fast. He's not gonna allow it to go along for a long time. It's gonna be a quick, stripping and wrath, and then a rebuild with trade deals, signing trade deals and things like that, and we're back on our feet because of this man, and because he's gonna receive assignments from the Father to do that. And the Democrats are going to be like, man, I just lost everything. I was a mistake for what we did. The Father is angry at us, right? And then so when they see this man recover the economy of America, they're going to be giving him a standing ovation at the State of the Union. Oh boy. Here we go. Peace out. God bless. I'm not going to keep you guys long. See you guys in the next video. Bye. Eyes open.